Hello everyone and welcome back to more Mystic Destinies. We are back for more Shinji round, yes! Because in the last episode, well currently we stopped at chapter 11, which we are currently in, called Tranquil, and it was anything but tranquil in the last episode, in the last chapters that we last left off, because, let's see, so we went through chapters 9 and 10. So basically what happened there is that after Shinji walks us home for the night, I think. I'm trying to recall. Okay, so I don't know where the what's it called, the order of the events, but I know for the fact is that Shinji walks us home for the night after spending our night over at Show's place after breaking the curse. So then I'm not too sure if right afterwards, what's it called? No, okay, we kind of like slept for that day, like we kind of just like parted ways, and then we during the middle of the night when we woke up and we couldn't go back to sleep, we were visited by Cillian. So Cillian comes over and he was like, hey, how's Shinji doing? And Hana was like, why don't you ask him yourself? But then Cillian was like, well, Shinji like kind of like told me to go away, so I didn't get a chance to ask him, so I had to ask you. So then afterwards, Celine was like, hey, so Sorcha wants to see you. So obviously Hana has nothing better to do, so she visits Sorcha. So we visit Sorcha in Avalon, and she sits us down, and she basically just talks about how a little bit of a history about Avalon in a way, where she explains the cause and like the whole situation that the monarchy, is it the monarchy? Yeah, the monarchy is in, and how the throne is unclaimed right now, and the only one who's rightful heir of the throne is either Lachlan, who's Shinji's dad, who Sorcha has painted out to be such a villain, or it's Shinji. So yeah, so she's like, if no one claims the throne, because those two are the only ones who's the rightful heir to Boudica, and like the past people who've claimed the thrones have done it in like really treacherous and really like deceitful ways and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like cursed and shit, and like it has to be the descendant of Boudica, and that in turn is only Lachlan or Shinji. So she's like, yeah, if no one claims the throne, then everything's gonna go into turmoil, it's gonna be wars, it's gonna be shit, and the court's gonna fall apart and shit. So Hana thinks that of course Shinji's gonna say yes, because he's a nice dude, that he would help people out that way. And then she breaks the news to Sorcha that like recently she's been cursed, and that's why she was MIA kind of thing, and I didn't even know. Anyways, whatever. So anyways, regardless, Sorcha knows of how we got cursed and how Hana broke the curse, and she broke the curse herself. And for a split second, Sorcha got a little bit shady. She had this little like secret smile kind of thing, where it's like like she's thoroughly impressed, but not impressed in that kind of way. You know what I mean? She's kind of like scoping us out in a way, I feel. But then she covers it up, and she'd be like, oh my god, I'm so glad you're okay, it's amazing that you were able to break such a curse, blah blah blah. She's praising us, she's so like nice and shit. And Hana completely falls for it. She picked up on that little smile, but then she's like, hey, it's nothing of it kind of thing. Like, I must be really tired. But anyways, yeah, so she leaves Avalon, I think, because she did say that she got like a little bit of funny feeling that she wanted to really like get away. And then let's see, I think the next day, that's when Shinji texted us, and he was like, hey, Galen, I keep forgetting his name. So Galen found some information on the whereabouts of Miki and Lachlan. So we head over to Galen's place, and Hana is all like confuddled and like conflicted about telling Shinji what Sorcha told her. And so when they meet up, and Galen discloses that Miki and Lachlan were spotted having a little date with each other off somewhere. And then Hana got a little bit mad about that, because she still believed that Lachlan is such a villain because of Sorcha. And then before she can really say anything to Shinji, and also Shinji has something to say to us, we were called over by Sho, and Sho was like, we have to get over to their place to get for this get together that he planned. So we went over to Sho's place. He invited nearly everyone that was in the cast. So yeah, we hung out, we chilled, and we talked, and then afterwards, when all said and done, what's it called? Hana asks Shinji to walk us home, and then over at our place, she breaks the news of how, what's it called? No. Before she does that, she got cold feet. She was gonna say what she wanted to say about Sorcha and, the throne thing, but then she was like, Shinji, you had something to say to me, so you go first. Oh, and then we had a little date with Shinji, and he sort of said, I like you. Yeah, no, he actually said, I like you, but we didn't get it. We thought it was, like, in a friend way. But then afterwards, after bringing us to this point where we were in our room, she got cold feet about telling him about the phone situation. She was like, hey, yeah, you got something to tell me first, so, like, why don't you go first? So he tells us again that he was like, I like you. And of course, we didn't take it in the like kind of way, so we're like, oh yeah, it's so nice of you to think of me as such a close friend now. But then now Shinji goes into more in-depth detail of being in love with her, and then of course in the heat of the moment we just got too romantic, and we decided to just get jiggy and have sex all night long, and that was it. And so the next morning, Shinji's outside making breakfast in the kitchen, and then of course Hana comes out after washing up, and she finally breaks the news to him about saying the whole throne thing. And then she was like, she still had conflicted feelings because she still didn't want Shinji to say yes, and then that would mean that she would not see him anymore. But then Shinji, of course, like, surprises her by saying, of course, I'm not going to do it, because why would I do any favors for that woman? And so that really got Hana really mad, because she was like, she's been so nice to you, you haven't given her a chance to, like, be a mother to you in all your life, blah, blah. Like, I understand that, your entire life has been a lie at this point, but you need to give her a chance because she's trying and you're not trying. And then he was like, why should I try? Because, you're not seeing the bigger picture, Hana. Like, you don't understand. She's like, that she's more than what she appears to be. And so Hana was just like, that's ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. And then Shinji, like, made a low blow to her, saying how, like, her emotions and her own issues with her own mother is getting in the way of her judgment for Sorcha. So, yeah, the Hana got mad. She yelled at Shinji. She was like, fuck off. You're an asshole. You're not nice. Blah, blah, blah. And then Shinji, of course, was like, okay, fine, I'll fuck off. And yeah, that's it. Shit. And it escalated really fast. Like, damn, like, you two were just, like, the night before, you were, like, making love and all that shit, getting some action, and then all of a sudden, the next morning, you're just like, fuck you too, and then you all leave. Like, I don't get it. So, yeah. So now here we are. So it's been a little over 2 weeks since our fight. Shinji and I haven't spoken to each other at all. Oh yeah, and Shinji also walked out on us being our tutor or our mentor in terms of helping us with our powers. So he was like, yeah, if you need any more help, if you even need it, then you would go to Hikaru instead. So yeah. So in fact, I've barely even seen Shinji around since we don't actually share that many classes. Yes, because he's in the more advanced classes and we're in, like, the basic ones. Admittedly, I don't even know all the classes that he has. I've never seen what his schedule looks like, okay? Although I'm guessing with what I do know that it's pretty insane. Oh, wow. The few times I have seen Shinji, he always looks so tired. Over the past few weeks, I've come to see that the fight I had with Shinji did get out of hand. No shit, girl! Like, you were full out just going at it. Like, you need to, like, reevaluate yourself. I don't know if I should be waiting for him to come around or what, but I decided that I can't just sit around. I don't think so. Like, why would he need to come around? Like, I think it was all on you. Like, he had some good points. I'm the one who started it, and I'll be the one to end it. Good on you, yes. Go fix it. Even though the fight did get out of hand, I know I wasn't wrong about one thing. Shinji can definitely be very stubborn when he wants to be. Okay, yeah, but, like, girl, you need to see that he's right, though. But I can be just as stubborn when I want to be. Yes, okay, so you're both stubborn, I get it. This might very well turn into a case of immovable objects meet unstoppable force. I head toward to the business club room early enough that only Tatsuya should be there. Okay, so I find Tatsuya working on something in the chat room, club room, just as I had hoped. As soon as he hears the doors close behind me, he looks up at me. Hana, you here early? Yeah, I am. I have some issues. Yeah, hi. I actually came to talk to you about. Well, first, I just want to confirm that the club meeting is actually on today. It is. What's the other thing that you want to ask? Well, I need a favor. I sort of fucked up. Tatsuya looks at me with cautious eyes, but doesn't say anything, waiting for me to continue. I need you to keep Shinji here for as long as possible. Really? Why? And just why do you need me to do something like that? Because you're the only one who actually could manage to get him to not wander off. He sighs. Okay. I have no desire to spend any more time with Hirayama than absolutely necessary. Alright, because Tatsuya doesn't exactly get along with Shinji. Well, not that, well, so he claims, but like there are times where they do get along. Please, Tatsuya, please! I just did your route! He sighs again, but this time it seems like he's actually thinking about it. Please, it's very important. Yeah, before Tatsuya can reply, I feel an arm drape around my shoulders. Is it Takumi? Yes! Hey! I look up to meet Takumi's grinning face. When did you even get in? If it's important, then of course, Tatsu will help. Can't say no to a pretty lady, right? Haha. I'll help too, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Thank you. I easily shake off Taku's arm on my shoulder and give him a quick hug. I owe you one, Taku. Yes. He's blushing. Oh, don't mention it. Oh no. Takumi still has our little crush on us. Oh no. I give them a little wave as I rush out of the door and nearly walk right into Shinji. Oh man. Oh, awkward. Awkward. We stop just half a step in front of each other, but he doesn't look at me. Yes. He steps to the side and continues on. Ooh, cold shoulder. But as I leave, I can swear I feel his eyes on my back. Really. I have a plan to fix everything, to put an end to this ridiculous situation, so I just hope that it works the way I want it to. Okay, what's your plan, girl, though? I don't know, let me in on this. I check the time before heading out to Vereda's. Okay, to Vereda's. Since I don't have Galen's phone number, I realized that I had to come to him. And this is the only place I know that he's consistently in. Yeah. I could wait in the safe house, but who even knows if he'd show up there without knowing that I'm there? Yes. I spot Galen the moment I walk in through the door. Good choice. Thankfully, it seems that it's a bit of a slow day with only a couple of customers sitting by the windows. Good. As I walk up to him, Galen gives me a strange look that I can't quite decipher. He can't read minds, can he? I don't know. I shake my head. No way, that's impossible, right? Shinji did say I make faces when thinking about things, so maybe. Yes, I stop in front of him and look up with what I hope is a fierce enough look to convince him to just go with it. I need to speak with you now. Wow, okay. With the way he towers over me, it's hard not to feel intimidated, right? However eccentric he may be, the man in front of me is largely an unknown. I have no idea what he is. He might be human for all I know, but yes. Plus, he is a big shot information broker and whatever else I'm not even aware of. Yes. Hella shady business. I aggressively drown any and all nervousness. It occurs to me that Shinji might have already told Galen of all the things I yelled at him. Maybe, yes. Please don't say no. My heart beats frantically in my throat. No, I can do this. I'm here to fix everything. Right. Galen looks amused suddenly as if he really had read my mind somehow. Very well, follow me then. Okay, where are we going? I breathe a quiet sigh and follow after him. Okay, wow, okay, back alleyway, okay. Galen takes me behind Vereda's, a place that I haven't seen for myself before. Now, what is it that you want from me? Okay, he leans back against the wall, vivid green eyes never straying from me. Having Galen's full attention on me makes me a little nervous, though I'm not sure why. Well, he's intimidating. He knows all, he sees all kind of thing. Do you know if Shinji went ahead and found Lachlan and Miki yet? How curious. He's like the Cheshire Cat. You two are so close, he trusts you. Wouldn't you know that already? Well... Ugh, ouch, that was totally on purpose, yes. We're not on the best of terms. We haven't been for a few weeks, right? I'm trying to fix things though. Yes, I'm actively fixing it. Fix for his sake or yours? I'm doing this for him, I'm doing this for myself, doesn't matter, this mess has to end. Well, I kind of want to do this for him, cause like, aw man, Because if I say I'm doing this for myself, then wouldn't it be a little bit too selfish? Because we had it going good before this whole fight. Like, we were just, you know, things were going so well. I got some action. What the heck? Okay, I really want to say this because it really doesn't matter. Yeah, because, you know, oh my god, I don't know. Okay, I'm stuck between these two where I'm doing this for him or it doesn't matter. This mess has to end because it really does. Like, honestly, it's a little ridiculous with how things escalated. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I feel like Shinji's route is like the hardest one in terms of choices so far because like it could go either way. Like so far his choices aren't so like obvious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing this for him. I'm doing this for him. So that's it. For a moment he stays silent and looks away. Uh-oh. Then whatever conclusion he comes to, he looks back to me. No, Shinji has not found them yet. Okay. There were quite a few places on that list, and it takes a while to look on your own. Okay. Would you tell me where I can look? I can, but how much are you willing to give for the information? Ah, damn it. Nothing's for free. How much money do you want? I don't know what you want, just tell me. I will give you anything. I don't know what you want. Yeah. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. He chuckles. Nothing you could possibly get for me. Okay. There's a manor in the mountains owned by some Iluis Karo. Oh no, him! Oh, I had enough of him. I don't want to see him again. Galen pushes himself away from the wall and walks up to me. Are you gonna make me do some undercover recon mission? He pulls a piece of paper out of his pocket and hands it to me. You'll find the instructions on how to get there on this. Are you serious? I thought I was done with that dude. Oh my god, why does he just have the address Why does he just have the address to that written down? Okay, so there's no instructions, just address. I nod in thanks before something clicks. What? Wait, didn't you say there are a few places? Yes, I did, but that was before. Oh, what? Now there's just one. Go there and you'll find them. What? He walks back towards the door into Veretis. Oh god. But just before going back in, he turns back to me with a smile. Oh, and do watch out for any chandeliers. Oh, because he likes to drop them on people? Is that why? Yeah, I know all about that. With that last comment, he walks back inside, leaving me standing there completely confused. What? Chandeliers? I don't want to swing from no chandeliers! I chase the confusing thoughts away and move towards the street. Okay. Alright! I arrive at the location Galen gave me by nightfall. Oh my god, I have no idea. And she clearly told everyone else to be like, hey, keep Shinji like there as long as possible. Dude, it's like fucking nighttime, so like what more of an excuse they can give him to be like, hey, you need to stay back in the club because, you know, reasons. Okay, alright. I slowly make my way down the pier, careful not to make too much noise. Yes. I can't believe I found this place so easily, though Galen's instructions were easy to follow. Oh my god, but this is totally a bad idea because, you know, if Iluis is still alive and really well, then this is bad. I can see some lights coming through the top of the trees, and I think it's safe to assume that that's where the manor is. Two figures by the stairs catch my attention. I quickly carefully crouch down and hide away in the shadows. Okay. I'm starting to feel a little bit like a ninja. Well, you're certainly not dressed for the part. Even from a distance, I can see that it's Lachlan and Miki. Okay, so Lachlan and Miki are here? Why? Unfortunately for me, they're too far away to hear, but they seem happy about something, which doesn't bode well. Okay. I need to find out what they're up to. Okay. As I start to move up the stairs, I cautiously follow behind them. Okay, here we are. Ah, brings back memories. I managed to follow them without being spotted all the way to the ballroom. Wow, girl. Hide behind those pillars. Thank you to whatever god is on my side tonight. Yes. For now. I quickly hide behind a pillar and look around the place as much as I can without being seen. I wonder if I can find my way back out if I need to quickly retreat. Hopefully you do. I peek out from my hiding spot to watch the seemingly happy couple. Lachlan snaps his fingers and out of nowhere, music begins to play. What the fuck? My lady, may I have this dance? What the hell are these two doing? He offers his hand to Miki, which she gladly takes. Well, aren't you a charmer? What is going on? He pulls her to him, wrapping an arm around her waist. Okay. You know it, darling. Okay. Yeah, this is really weird. As the music plays, the two twirl together in a beautiful dance. They look so happy and carefree, like they're completely lost in the moment together. Just what the hell is going on here, right? Whatever I was expecting to find out here, it wasn't quite this, right? With no other option, I watched them dance for what feels like hours. I mean, hello? Eventually, they stop, coming to an abrupt halt. I need some juicy information. Lachlan looks right at the pillar that I'm hiding behind. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. I hide away, pressing my back against the hard marble. Are you going to continue hiding for much longer, or are you ready to come out now? Oh, caught. Shit, 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 shit. Yes, shit, shit, shit. I didn't expect to be noticed or sensed out. Well, you're dealing with a supernatural human being, so, like, I'm not surprised. My heart is in my throat, it's hard to swallow. How did he realize that I'm here? Well, he has, I don't know, he has the Jedi Force with him. Asking myself that makes me realize Shinji's supernatural senses might really just be a Fae thing. Yes. Well, shit. Yes. Well, oops. You didn't think that one through, did you? Well, now just go. It doesn't look like he's gonna be hostile towards you. I sigh. Yes. No other choice then. Yep. I push myself away from the wall and come out from hiding. Okay. Despite my deductions, I'm still curious. Right. Just when did you realize that I'm here? Lachlan laughs. Okay. With an aura so bright, you are rather like a star in the darkness. You're very hard to miss. Oh, shoot. Do you know how to turn it off? I scoff, meaning that he noticed me all the way back at the pier, but still allowed me to follow them. Yes, which means he probably means no harm, unless he means to lure you in a trap. But, like, I'm sure he's not. I don't know. I don't like any of this. Okay. Why have you come, alone at that? Well, if you're here at the behest of that woman, then you can leave. Then you can just leave now. No, I don't bother to stop myself from glaring. I'm here for Shinji and no one else. The mess between you, Sorcha, and Miki is something you can sort out yourselves without involving Shinji, right? Like, I don't want any involvement of this anymore. Like, I don't know whose side to be on anymore. But I'm pretty sure Sorcha is, like, hella shady, though. It's disgusting what you've done to him, that you stole him away from his mother. Oh, girl, you don't know that. So just leave him alone now. Lachlan snorts. I don't deny taking my son away from Sorcha, but whatever bullshit story she gave you is not why, right? Will you listen to my side of the story or not? Exactly, I want to hear. Come on, Hana. You have to. The last time I tried talking to you, you attacked me. No, he did not. It was Cillian who came in and started attacking, so he had to defend himself, okay? If you'll remember correctly, it was Cillian who attacked me, and then you joined him in. Yeah, and you joined him in it, right? Right, fine, you got me there. Exactly, Hana. God, get your facts straight. Will you listen to him then? Yes, I want to. Listen. I want to listen. Listen to the story. I don't know if I should or not. You should. He could very well lie to me, but you might as well. I don't care. Well, alright then. I'd love to hear what you have to say for yourself. Exactly. That's something I'd like to hear too. A voice, one I instantly recognize as Shinji, speaks from behind me. Okay, so he's here too. I totally missed like his little nameplate coming up because I thought it was Lachlan that's like saying it, but it's actually Shinji. Hey, well, you found me. I turn to see him walk up to me. Oh, as he stands at my side, Miki looks pained to see him. I can see in her eyes how much she wants to run up to him, but she restrains herself. Okay, either that woman is an amazing actress, or she really cares for Shinji. I'm not sure which. I think you should say that Sorcha is an amazing actress, okay? Shinji, how did you get here? I was directed here by someone. Oh, Galen. Galen then. Yes, I nodded understanding. Miki opens her mouth to say something when both Shinji and Lachlan suddenly look startled. Why? What? What's wrong? Did you sense something in the forest? Is there a disturbance in the forest? It seems that our hideout has been compromised. We must leave now. Oh. He looks to me and Shinji. We will find you soon and explain everything. God damn it. Aw, Shinji. I will see you very soon. Okay. Is this Cillian? I bet Cillian's gonna pop out of nowhere, right? Miki takes Lachlan's hand and just as before, the air ripples and shifts and the two disappear out of sight. Mom. Shinji's voice is barely a whisper. I only managed to catch a single word. Aww. I knew it's Cillian. God, I think he put a tracker on us, I swear to God. Just moments after they're gone, Cillian pops in right in front of us. With a hand on the hilt of his sword ready to draw it at any moment, his eyes scan the ballroom before stopping on us. Where are they? Well, they're gone now, because of thanks to you. Yeah, gone. Yeah, we answered together. Yeah, whatever. Cillian relaxes his stance, but doesn't move his hand from his sword, not quite. I do not know what you might be planning, or why you went after them. I doubt you would tell me even if I asked. No, you're right. But please be careful whatever it is. Okay. Whatever. I have to go back and report to my queen. Okay. He sighs, finally letting go of his sword. Okay. She'll be so disappointed with me for still not catching the criminals. Oh, I bet she is. Oh, it's okay, Cillian. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't blame him if he has no idea of, like, the ulterior motives that Sorcha has, but, like, if he was in on it too, then, like, man, I've been played. It feels odd to say that considering we just let them disappear so easily. I'm not certain that that was a good idea, that they won't just go on to wreak havoc or something. Well, you know, I don't think so. Nor am I certain as to why I don't just tell Cillian the full story of it all. Cillian bows his head to us. Well, farewell, my prince, Lady Hana. He grips onto his necklace and disappears in a blink of an eye. That thing sure is useful. I want to steal it. Shinji and I look at each other and sigh. What a mess. I know! Agreed. We should get out of here before someone else randomly appears again. Like Ilwis! I don't even know if the man's alive. Shinji nods and starts to lead the way. As I follow along, I glance up at the chandelier. Doesn't seem like I had to watch out for them after all, so what did he mean? We managed to find a way out of the manor pretty easily. Okay. Yeah, what did he mean by the chandelier? Shinji walks me home without a word. It's unspoken, but pretty obvious that both of us sense something watching us. Oh. Although by who is unclear. I think it's Cillian. He walks me all the way to my apartment building. Thanks for walking me home again. Yeah. He shrugs at it to say that it's nothing. I'll see you later. Sweet dreams. Okay. He leans down and kisses my forehead. Aw, what? Whoa. What's happening? What am I missing? What? Yeah, what? Thought you were be pissed at me still. I stand there frozen in surprise as Shinji walks away. Only when he's out of sight do I finally unfreeze. That? I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, right? What is going on? Not wanting to stand around outside any longer, I go to my apartment. But, like, am I still being watched? The butterflies won't stop dancing in my stomach as I walk. Okay. So sometime after the visit to Karo Manor, I got a call from Shinji. Okay. He quickly explained that he got a message for us to meet up and arranged for it to happen in Galen's safe house. Okay. Shinji said that the place is safe enough that we wouldn't be disturbed by any surprise visitors again. Okay, so they got into contact with them. I was like, is it Lachlan and Miki? I got down here as fast as I could and found Shinji, Miki, and Lachlan already there. Why am I always the last one? Because Shinji and I sit down next to each other on one of the couches while Lachlan takes a seat on the one opposite us. Okay. There we go. Miki gets us all some tea, warm drinks for hard conversation, before sitting down next to Lachlan. Okay. I wonder if Shinji got his usual helpfulness from her. His casual helpfulness from her. Sorry, goddamn, I can't read. Now, I promised to give you my side of the story. Yes, and I'm dying to hear. So I'll start at the beginning, if it's fine with you. Yes. We would like to know everything, so yes. Shinji nods along with what I said. Even if outwardly he doesn't show it, I can feel the hidden nervousness in his eyes. I quietly reach out and hold his hand. Yeah, okay, I guess we made up. Okay. Surprise flashes on his face for a second before turning into a small smile. It all started when Sorcha decided to get to me through Cillian. Okay. What? Through Cillian? She was smart enough to realize that if she approached me directly, I might not have fallen for her tricks. What tricks? Lachlan sighs. What? So she went after the only person who was precious to me. So Cillian used to work for you? She came to him and befriended him, and she made him believe that she was a kind-hearted and warm person. Okay, like she's doing with us. Sorcha played around with him enough that he would want that... Wait, Sorcha played around with him enough that he would want to introduce her to his best friend. Okay. So getting to you through his best friend. Oh man. And from the time that he did, she worked to make me believe the image that she had created for herself. Okay. I don't know how I didn't see through it. Maybe if I had then. He sighs again and looks at Shinji. No, if I had seen through her, I can't read today. Okay, so no, if I had seen through her, then you wouldn't have been born. Yes, is what I was trying to say. Like, I get it. Like, I read it, like, too quickly, but I didn't, like, you know, in my mind I read it really quickly, but then I couldn't, like, you know, catch up on the words out loud. So you are the one thing I do not regret, could never regret. Aww. Even if I couldn't be in your life before. Okay, I see. So I give Shinji's hand a little squeeze and he manages a smile for me. She became pregnant with you not long after I confessed my feelings to her. Wow! Okay. And I was overjoyed at the very thought of having a child with the woman I loved. Or thought you loved. The day you were born was the happiest day. Aww. But it seems it was not so for my lovely wife. Why not? She did not have a name for you, and I admit that at the time I did not think it too strange. Okay, so she's like, she didn't even think of a name for him, so she's just like, whatever. She claimed that she would like to let me name our son, since that's what her father did for her. Okay. I was more than happy to. Okay. So she didn't even care enough to give Shinji a name? That's... I know, right? What the hell? I look at Shinji out of the corner of my eye. His expression is unreadable. Shizuka may have created me as a way to get rid of her curse, but at least she named me, God. But it seems that even she cared more for me than Sorcha cared for Shinji, right? I wanted your grandparents, my parents, to meet you. Okay. So I took you with me to visit their graves. But it ended up being far colder than I thought it would be, so we returned home earlier than Sorcha was expecting us to. Okay. Intending to surprise her, I quietly snuck into our bedroom, and that's when I overheard her talking. It sounds so cliche. Yes, he chuckles mirthlessly. But I overheard her talking to herself. Whoa. And in a split-second decision, I had illusioned myself to be invisible, which allowed me to hear everything. Oh. What did you hear then? How disgusted she was with having to actually bear a child, how annoyed she was with everything taking so long. What? How she wished for the kid to grow up already so she could get on with finally becoming the queen mother to the High King of Avalon. So she's like a Cersei. She's definitely like a Cersei. Oh my gosh. Lachlan's voice cracks with held back emotion. The disgusting little goblin had better be worth it. Oh. If I let Lachlan influence him too much, he might grow up to be too independent, and I can't let that happen. At that point, I had heard enough. Wow. I took Aegon and immediately left for the human realm. Oh, and that's where I come in. Okay. I was married to Tomoaki at the time. My late husband couldn't conceive any children, and that was fine with me. Our families were disappointed that they wouldn't have any grandchildren, of course, but they had made peace with it. Okay. Then one day, out of nowhere, Lachlan came to us. Okay. The Hirayama family have ancient ties with the Winter Court, the one I was born to. Oh, okay, wow. They were began by a union between the Fae Konal and Yukiko Hirayama, a human woman. Oh, okay. So my hope was that they would be willing to help me. Miki smiles and squeezes his hand. And we were happy to. Aw, I never thought I would have a child, but the moment I saw little baby Shinji, I just knew I had to protect him. Bah! So Tomoaki and I agreed that we would become his parents. Okay. I used old, somewhat forbidden magic to subdue his fey blood. Okay. It weakened his magic and altered his appearance enough that he could pass for a mage child. I knew that if Aegon had all his powers as a fae, it would just bring far too much attention to him. I left him with only the power to control the elements. Okay. Tomoaki and I agreed that it would be the safest for everyone if we truly thought that Shinji was our child. Okay, yes, that's true. That makes sense. So our memories were altered to make us believe as such. Her eyes filled over to Shinji. I'm so very sorry, Shinji. Yeah, damn. I didn't mean to lie to you. I know you would have preferred to know the truth, but it was too dangerous, yeah. Shinji interlocks our fingers and gives my hand a light squeeze, which I'd return gladly. It's okay. I know he can't read minds, but I hope my words reach him. I understand. But are you okay with it? I looked to Lachlan again. Why didn't you just try to outsort her for who she truly is? Well, Lachlan actually laughed. I think he tried. I think he did, but it just didn't work. No matter how royal my blood is, no one would believe the child of 2 executed traitors over the Lady of Flowers. Right. Sorcha doesn't have a single selfless or kind cell in her body, but Cillian is not a bad person. Okay, so Cillian is innocent on it. Okay, so he's just really manipulated. Okay, damn. As far as I have investigated, Cillian has no idea of the kind of person he serves, the kind of person that he's in love with. Oh no, yeah, oh man. He's too blinded by love to see Sorcha's true self. I deeply regret not trying harder to pull him away from her, but I don't think he would have ever listened to me. Right. And so I spent the last 20 years on the run, waiting and watching to make sure she never made contact with Shinji. Okay. It's hard to imagine Sorcha as the woman that Lachlan described, and I want to say as much. I know, right? The whole, flower crown, and, the flowers in her hair, and, she looks so pretty and shit, and, no, but, you know what? That's just the thing. You can't judge a book by its cover. But when I truly think back on all of our interactions, yes, Hana, yes, piece it together. There have been some things that were strange or so out of place with her image that I chose to ignore them, right? From that, it's not a hard conclusion to make. So Sorcha has been using me all along, yes. It's hard to accept the way she presented herself. I know, but yes, I admit that she seemed like the kind of mother I wished to have. But I suppose that's the whole point. A bitter laugh escapes my lips. So my own mother might really be the better one after all. Exactly! Thank you! Shinji chuckles, a dry and joyless sort of laugh. Right. Yes, who would have guessed that you actually lucked out in the mother lottery? I know! Thank you! I feel like I just won $1 million. I nod and look back to Lachlan and Miki. So what's the plan then? Yeah, exactly. How are we gonna expose this witch? How do we end this? We need to capture Cillian first. Okay, easy enough. While he may be an easily embarrassed clod, he is still an excellent warrior and not one to be underestimated. Right. If we can get him on our side, everything would be much easier. And if we can't, then we at least need to get him out of the way. Right. Preferably without killing him. Oh, yes, I agreed. So now that we can confirm that Cillian is innocent in all of this, then yeah, I would feel bad if we end up killing him by accident. He doesn't know what's going on. With that, the 4 of us try and come up with a plan. Ideas are thrown out left and right, but nothing seems to be good enough. Either Cillian would see through it, or it can't be made to feasibly work without him ending up dead. Damn it. I allow myself time to think while the others talk, and something finally occurs to me. I'll lure him in. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, Cillian always pops up when we're in concern because Sorcha is using us, then, she obviously would make it an emphasis to really, for Cillian to really protect us and watch out for us, right? So yeah, so I can be bait. I can be the bait. What? Yes. I'll lure Cillian into a trap. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. It would be very dangerous. No. What if you get hurt? Nah, it's fine. I shake my head. Should that happen, it's a risk I'm willing to take. But just think about it. He is bound to trust me more than any of you, more than Shinji. Unlike Shinji, I haven't shown any previous distrust or hostility towards Sorcha, right? Quite the opposite, actually. So I know I could pull it off, right? Good on you, Hana. So smart. Look at you thinking now. Without even looking, I can feel Shinji watching me as I explain my plan. When I glance at him, I see that he's giving me an odd look I can't quite decipher. What? He grips tighter onto my hand with a smile. And maybe it's just my imagination, but I can sense his eyes telling me, I trust you. Aw, thank you. So I will lure Cillian somewhere by saying that I found the criminals. Okay. That you're talking to Shinji and that you'll be distracted with him there. Which is, of course, the perfect time to capture you. But I haven't quite figured out how to get Cillian to come alone without his fearsome-looking knight entourage. Right. Perhaps suggest that it would be much easier for Lachlan to sense a larger number of people coming. Oh, that is true. Yeah, right. So Lachlan, you know, he has his little spidey senses, so maybe you come alone, you get the surprise on him, right? Yeah. Which would mean that we would escape before they even get there. Right. Cillian can also be very hot-headed. It's possible he might not even consider to bring them if there's a possibility of capturing us. Okay, but that's the what-ifs. That could work, but how do I even get him to come to me? It's not like he has a phone number I can call up. He does not have one of those, true. But simply calling out his name should work. Okay. Why? I have little doubt that he has been shadowing you, so calling out his name would get him to show himself to you. Right. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that makes sense. Because he's been like tailing us like for a while now. Annoyance starts to bubble up in my chest. So I have been followed. How much? For how long? Yes, exactly. From the very beginning, girl. Did he watch me sleep? Probably. No, that one I doubt he would do without dying from blushing too much. Okay, true. Alright, yeah, true. We got a little bit of sexy time with Shinji, so I'm pretty sure at that moment he would be like, oh shit, I'm out of here. I don't like the fact that I was followed around like that, but I can't do anything about the past, right? The only thing you can do is use it to your advantage. I do feel better knowing that I'll be stopping him from doing that from now on. Exactly. Miki brings some more tea and we work on tweaking the plans so that there's less chance of a failure. Yes. Wow, it's dark. By the time we settle all the details, it's well after sunset. Alright, as soon as we're finished, Miki looks at me with a smile and signals for me to follow her. Okay. When she gets up, I follow right after her. Are you gonna give me a little pep talk about Shinji? Miki takes me to a room closet to the living room. At the room closet. Room closest! God, I can't read! See, I told you I can't read. I really can't read. Miki takes me to a room closest to the living room. God, this is not a closet, clearly, but it looks like it can be. Like a storage. A really big storage. She looks around the room and smiles. Well, it's not too bad in here. Okay. Mrs. Hirayama? Is there a particular reason we've come in here? Sorry, darling. Just thought it would be nice to give father and son some time to get to know each other a bit. Okay, so, wanna read some books? Oh, yes, that's a nice thought. And besides, I'd like to finally get to know my son's girlfriend. Oh, girlfriend? Yes. Am I his girlfriend? I mean... I told him to fuck off the last time, but it seems like he came around because clearly we're back together, I guess. And I realized that he's told me he loves me, but I haven't said it back yet. Well, after all this happened, after all that's said and done, you should probably get on that. We did sleep together, but I actually have no idea what we are now. Exactly. The uncertainty should worry me, but for some reason I feel calm. I mean, I think you got this one in the bag, girl. So let's talk. I smile at Miki. Yes, sure. She hums happily and pulls me down to a seat. So, what dirty little secret would you like to know about my Shinji? I paused to think. What would I like to know? Shinji told me about the possession incident. Yes, oh yeah. That. Miki sighs. Yes. I'm surprised that he told you, right? He did, but he just kind of brushed it off and, yeah. And you're worried it might still be affecting him? Maybe. Well, I'm not entirely sure if it is. But being possessed did change things for him rather drastically too. Oh, well I can imagine, suddenly being able to see spirits and such, right? She shakes her head. No, actually no, it's not just about that, I'm afraid. Yeah, it changed so much, not just him, but everything around him. Okay, enlighten. Death magic has a certain stigma attached to it. Oh, so even in the magical community, being able to see spirits is it's a little shady? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Being touched by death magic can change anyone, and in his case, it unlocks some of the spell that was made to disguise him as a human. Like what? But it also made him more sensitive to the unseen. When he was little, Shinji had a lot of friends, but they all left him because of it. Aw, it's because you see ghosts now? God, that sucks. He was suddenly the weird, creepy kid because the death magic left a mark large enough for others to feel unsettled by it. So is it like his aura, maybe? Oh, that's... He used to try and hide it from me, but it wasn't hard to tell that he was deeply hurt by it all. Aww. To be called weird by your friends for something you can't control and to be abandoned by them for it, right? That sucks. Then they weren't true homies anyways. They weren't ride or die friends. He spent years after that not letting anyone get close to him. I understand. As he grew up, people tended to assume all sorts of things about him, hurtful things for the most part. Aww. And while Shinji did eventually come to be known as someone who would help people with anything, they only used him, forgetting all about him afterward. Aww. Those who tried becoming friends with him only did so on the most shallow of levels. Right. Sho was the first true friend that Shinji made. Aww. Yeah. After that heavy tale, as sad as it is, I can't help but smile at the last bit. Exactly. So Sho is Shinji's first true friend. Aww. Before either one of us can say anything further, Shinji walks in after a small knock. Oh hey. So this is where you two disappeared off to. Right. His eyes travel from Miki to me and back. What have you been doing? Talking about you? Oh, nothing, darling. I was just telling Hana about Sho. What about Sho? Have you ever told Hana about how you two met and became friends? Yeah, sort of. No, I guess I haven't. But I didn't think she would be interested in hearing it. No, oh, it was Sho who told us. It was Sho who told us, not Shinji. Yes, but we have heard the tale. Of course, I'm interested in knowing everything about you. Exactly. Yeah. Although Sho already told me his side of that particular story. I thought it was very sweet how you two became friends, that is. Right, yeah. Well, anyway, it's getting late and we should all get some rest. Right. Shinji holds out his hand for me. Shall I walk you home, Hana? Yes. Do. Please do. I easily take both his hand and his offer. He pulls me up to my feet, our hands still intertwined together. Yes. I don't want to let go. Of course not. Yeah, I'd like that. Alright, we say our goodbyes to Miki and Lachlan and leave the house. Alright, Shinji walks me home all the way to my apartment door. We don't really talk on the way, all too aware that if Cillian is shadowing us, he could overhear anything we say. As we walked, I couldn't stop thinking about what his mom had told me. Yes, the whole death magic thing. Unable to stop thinking about how lonely he must have been, I desperately wished to reach out and hold Shinji's hand. Oh, and that too, yeah. How you have fake-ass friends that, you know, good riddance kind of thing. Even though it kind of sucked that they did that, but like still, good riddance, because now you know they're not ride or die. But in the end, I couldn't find the courage to do it. Why not? I didn't want to talk about it, not now, especially since I knew I might start crying if I did. When we get to my door, Shinji waits for me to unlock it. Well, I'll be off then. Okay, not staying? I don't know how things will turn out for us. Good night and sweet... I can't predict any of it, but in a split-second decision, I grab onto Shinji's shirt and pull him inside along with me. Yes! 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 There are no words spoken between us this time. Only clothes tossed to the floor, not caring where they land. Oh, wow. Okay, so makeup sex. Cool. Cool. I'm not sure who pushes who. I don't pay attention. Of course not. We fall into bed together and the mattress springs creak under us. Oh my gosh. Skin against skin, his rough fingers slowly trace every outline of my body. Once again, we are here. Once again. His lips trail against my jaw so painfully slow I can barely hold myself back. Are you really gonna make me do this? Oh my god, okay. Time to bring out my sexy porno voice. Shinji, stop! God. He chuckles against my skin, seemingly not intending to stop. Of course not. Like I want you to. I wrap my legs around him as I'm filled with him so fully, so completely. That's good on you, girl. Whatever happens to us, however this ends, I want to at least keep happy memories of Shinji like this. Yes. Getting some good D. The night is filled with our heavy sighs, our voices mixing together in blissful harmony. Okay, I get it. And at the end of it, we fall into peaceful exhaustion. Okay, good, yes. Shinji wraps his arms around me, pulling me close, so close I'm practically on top of him. Well, it's a small bed, so... Listening to the sound of his heartbeat gently lulls me to sleep. That will freaking... I guess that will chase away Cillian for the night. God. Chasing hurricanes. It's chapter 12. Okay, hurricanes. Great. I woke up unusually early today, groaning when I saw the number 6:48 when I looked at my phone. God damn, 6:48. Shit. Oh my god. Since Shinji was once again gone from bed by the time I woke... Since Shinji was once again gone from bed by the time I awoke, I decide to roll out of bed and get ready to face the world. After a quick shower, I get dressed, humming a song I don't quite recognize. It's my own song. Oh, and you're out here! I find Shinji in the living room. Just like last time, he's enjoying a cup of coffee while reading something on his phone. Okay. I guess that's just what he normally does every morning, I guess. Check his Twitter feed, go on Instagram. Yeah, sure. He looks up at me with a smile as I walk up to him. Good morning. Yeah, morning. I got nothing to spring on you today, so we won't be fighting. You're up unusually early today. I know. I giggle and take a seat at the kitchen table. I know, right? I know, after like what we did last night, but damn, shit. Shit. Shinji gets up with ease and quickly prepares me a cup. Okay. I breathe in the scent of fresh coffee with a smile. I think your weird sleeping habits have seriously rubbed off on me, right? He smirks at me over his cup of coffee. Or you just became the real you, a weirdo. Okay, fine. I gasp so overdramatically that I think I might start laughing at my own reaction. How rude! Rude! Now you owe me another breakfast for being so rude to me. Fine, you want me to make you some now? Yeah, sure. No, I'm actually so nervous about today that I don't think I can eat anything without throwing up. Right. We got ourselves a Cillian to catch. It really hit me just now after waking up that we've concocted a plan to capture an actual knight and we're going against a queen. Well, and it's no big deal. It's like something out of a book. It's a little hard to believe that it's actually happening in this day and age, right? I mean, I know we live in this magical world, but I didn't always know about it, so sometimes things still feel strange and unreal to me, right? Shinji gets up again and grabs me something from the refrigerator. He hands me some cherry yogurt and a spoon. Ah, thanks. Since when did I even have yogurt in my fridge? I know, what? Here, at least try eating this. Okay. Despite my somewhat uncooperative stomach, I managed to eat some of the yogurt. I'm going to go meet Lachlan and my mom soon, so as per your plan, it'll be up to you to lure Cillian to us. Oh, okay. Aye aye, Captain. I will go along with the plan exactly, hopefully. I don't get killed. He snorts. It's your plan? Oh gosh. It's your plan, so wouldn't that make you the captain? Yes. Well, yeah, but... Oh, yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, I guess. Captain Hana Lee, yes. I rather like the sound of that. Shinji salutes me with a grin. Alright then, Captain Hana. Yes. I hold back a giggle. It feels so strange to hear him call me captain. Strange, but nice. I bet he's been calling you a lot of other things last night. You know, a girl could get used to this. Fresh coffee made each morning, breakfast prepared. If you keep doing this, I might end up getting spoiled. Right. You know, really good sex the night before. Well, that's fine. Okay. Maybe I actually want to spoil you, even if it's just a little bit. Oh. Oh. I don't know what to say to that. An unfamiliar sort giddiness builds and bubbles up inside me. It feels like we're a newlywed couple sharing our morning like this, especially after the night we had together. God, this freaking Shinji's route is just making the thirst come out of me. Thanks, Hana. God, you and your thirsty ass. God, shit. It's rubbing off on me now too. Just what are you thinking about? Stuff. I practically inhaled my coffee when he asked this. From the look on his face, I wouldn't be surprised if he waited for me to start drinking to ask. And I choke. He knows. Of course he knows. I get myself to stop coughing and look to him, trying to desperately ignore my burning cheeks. I was thinking about last night, actually. Oh, want to go again? Shut up! Go away! Go away! Maybe right on the kitchen table this time. Oh my god! You are such a freak. God damn it, Shinji! Stop! I nearly choke on my coffee again. You're trying to don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh my god, don't kill me before we can actually do this whole plan thing, god. He doesn't stop himself from laughing this time. Oh my god. As tempting as that is, perhaps when we don't have a knight to capture and a queen's lies to bring to light. Right, we got more business. We got shit to do, okay, girl? We can't just do this. Okay, no. Not on my kitchen table, not on the marble. Shinji chuckles and gets up, stepping closer to me. I know. He leans down and gently kisses the top of my head. I'll see you later. Go away. Hopefully this mess will be over soon enough. Yeah, okay, go. Get out of here. Leave. As he walks out, I still can't stop smiling even as I hear the apartment door close. I down the rest of my coffee and go to shower and get dressed before I head out as well. I stand in the middle of the street and look around. Okay, my heart beats nervously against my ribcage. I breathe in deeply to try and quell the nervous energy coursing through my body. I really hope this all works. No, it will. It has to. Right? It kind of has to. Cillian? Just kind of quietly whispers like, Cillian. I call out his name, doing my best to sound unsure. Nothing, but that was expected. Okay. I try again, this time letting my voice quiver. Okay, gotta be really super nervous. Gotta put on your best acting game. Cillian! Oh my god, I'm getting attacked! Oh no, help me! Do I sound desperate enough? I don't know. Cillian! Just get mad, just be like, Cillian, where are you? Maybe I should have asked Sho for some acting lessons? I know. As soon as I think that, I realize the acting lessons may not be quite necessary. Oh, hey! Well, you are dressed down casually. Cillian makes himself known, walking out before me with a bow. Lady Hana, how did you know I was here? Well, I didn't. I was kind of just hoping you were, or that you could hear me somehow and appear, right? I'm desperate, so I decided to try this because it's urgent. Trying to sound as panicked and worried as I can, I begin to tell him the story of how Shinji has been acting weird lately. Time to pepper in some truth. We even had a fight recently when I suggested that he should give Sorcha a chance, that he should at least try to get to know her. I told him that if he did, he might see what a kind person she is. But he just freaked out on me, started shouting and throwing things. It was so unlike him that I was shocked. I sigh and look away, hoping I look appropriately downcast. Just, oh, woe is me! Woe is me! Because he acted so out of character, I thought that something must be up. I admit I followed him. It's wrong, and I shouldn't have, but I was so worried. Cillian nods along in understanding to my emotional explanation. He doesn't comment, however, silently urging me to continue with his eyes. I followed him around a few times and found out that he's been talking to Lachlan and Miki. Somehow they found him or he found them, I'm not even sure. At first I thought he just wanted some answers, which is why I went to the manor to look with him. But now I'm not so sure. Right. Are they together now? Is that why you called me? Yes. Teary-eyed, I nod. Cillian speaks to me in such a gentle tone that I start to feel bad for tricking him like this. I know, but it's for your own good, buddy. No, get it together, Hana. You can feel bad about this after the evil queen is dealt with. Do you know where they are? Yes. I nod again. With what Sorcha told me about Lachlan, and after that display I saw when they escaped and the giant storm Miki created, and then the curse, I'm afraid to get any closer to them on my own. Who knows what they could do to me this time, right? You won't be alone now. I'm here with you. Ah, oh Cillian, you pure soul. What? Will you tell me where they are? Yes. I frantically shake my head no. Well, yeah. No, you can't go. No, don't do it. I don't know how to explain. Oh, shit, that actually scared me. That actually scared me. Shit. A flash of light fills the sky and thunder roars, obscuring everything. I mean, the sky was so clear! What's going on? Oh, never mind. Amusement wells up inside me, but I hide it behind a fearful facade. Yes. I'm scared. Ooh, nice dramatic effect. Seeing the looming storm clouds, I feel all my nervousness go away. As a reflection of the sky, I feel entirely calm. Really? Well, okay. I'll take you there, but it's a bit of a walk, so I hope you're prepared. He looks thoughtful for a moment before holding out his hands to me. Take my hands and think of where we need to go. Oh, my pendant will transport us where we needed. Okay. I work to maintain a serious expression to keep the giddiness I feel hidden away. I feel bad for tricking him, but I also can't believe he's actually fallen for it. I don't know. I'm hella shaded out. I'm sketched. Maybe I'm a better actress than I realized. He takes my hands in his and closes his eyes. While he can't see, mine fall onto the pendant around his neck. Maybe if I snatch that. It's almost hidden away by his armor, but I can still see it. Well, he's not wearing armor though. Well, maybe he's wearing armor underneath his hoodie. Okay, never mind. For a moment, I almost want to reach out and grab it now, but I know I should go along with my plan. I close my eyes and focus my mind on where we need to go. Nothing happens. Am I not doing something? I try to pull my hands away from Cillian's, but he gives them a little squeeze. His gentle voice stops me from opening my eyes. It's okay, you can do this. The first time is always the hardest. Oh, okay. Oh, he's so nice. Just imagine the place and the pendant will do the work. Okay. I take a deep breath and relax, trying to imagine the place we need to get to. Nothing happens still. Why is it not working? I frown. Trying not to become too frustrated, my mind conjures up images of Shinji smiling down at me. I feel a strange tug at my chest, and for a brief moment, I feel like some invisible force is squeezing my whole body. Did I do it? Oh. As soon as I feel the ground shift under my feet, my eyes snap open. Oh. I push myself forward so that I stumble right into Cillian. Being so close to him, I can feel him stiffen in embarrassment, which I use to my advantage. Haha, catch him off guard by, pulling this shit. Oh, I quickly grab his pendant and pull it off, and without him knowing. More concerned with me than anything else, he doesn't notice as I tuck it away in my sleeve. Instead, he helps me stand. Oh wow, smooth. Nice, Hana. I stand up straight with a little laugh. Sorry about that. It's weird to suddenly go from solid pavement to sand. It is alright. Even though I am used to such travel, it still also feels strange to me. Aw, he's so innocent. Cillian seems to finally realize that he's got his hands on my shoulders still. Yes. He scrambles to let me go immediately, taking an overly large step away from me. Ha, he's so cute. I barely hear him mumble sorry as he lets out an awkward cough. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. Cillian transforms into his knightly armor as he looks around. I don't sense them anywhere. They might... Ooh, thunder roars out of nowhere, and a bolt of lightning hits Cillian straight on. Whoa! Damn, he got struck by lightning. Wow, okay, wow, damn shit. I was not expecting that. I'm sure he'll be fine. His body flies through the air upon impact, hitting the sand as he lands, creating a crater around him. Wow, shit, I am so sorry for that. What? I knew what was planned to capture Cillian, but this shocks me to see. Haha, quite literally. It's quite shocking. I turn around to see Miki approaching. Bruh. Her eyes are fixed on Cillian. In her hands, electricity arches and cracks, clearly ready to attack if he tries anything. Hey now. Following her are Shinji and Lachlan, and for the slightest moment, I let myself be amused at how similar father and son look next to each other. Right. Cillian groans and sits up. He instantly looks at me, then to Shinji, and then at Miki and Lachlan. He doesn't have to say anything. Yeah, sorry, you got played. It's clear from his expression that he figured it out, that all of this has been a trap for him. Shinji comes to stand next to me as Lachlan walks past us to join Miki. We stand back to watch the exchange between the two Fae. I glance at Shinji, but he's looking on ahead at what's happening, so I look back at the scene before us. Alright, Miki doesn't say anything, but she doesn't take her eyes off Cillian, and she's still prepared for an attack. Lachlan kneels down to get Cillian to Lachlan kneels down to get to Cillian's eye level. How? How did you do it? How did you manage to trick everyone? What? He grabs for his necklace, clearly trying to escape, but realizes it's not there instantly. Yep, I got it. He looks to me with a frown, then looks back at Lachlan. Is this the end for me then? No. No! I assume with me out of the way, you'll go after Sorcha now. No, and yes. This is not your end, and I don't want it to be. How very believable. Oh my god, Cillian! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. With Cillian still lying in the sand, Lachlan begins to explain everything. Yes. The whole story from the very moment Sorcha had approached Cillian. He explains to Cillian that he's been tricked by Sorcha for all these years. But Cillian doesn't believe it, even a blind man could see that. Yeah. Not that I blame him, something like this was hard for me to believe too, right? What convenient lies you have concocted. And he's totally madly in love with Sorcha too, so like, yeah, obviously. Is this pile of horseshit what you told everyone so that they would come join you? Yes. My lady would never be as despicable as you are describing her. Are you sure? She has spent all these years desperately looking for her beloved child, the one you took away just like that. As soon as Aegon was returned to her, as soon as she had her son back, she promised to finally marry me. Well, yeah, that's why. That's why he's so adamant on being like, no, I don't believe you. Eh, seriously? Wow. Had you not returned out of whatever hellhole you disappeared off to, we would have been happy together by now. She loves me, she has for many years. Wow. She never loved you, only me. Wow. If that's true, then why did she marry me, right? She felt pressure to marry you. Oh, of course. Yeah, she's like, it's her duty. It was her duty. What? Does that make you angry? Jealous? It's surreal to watch the conversation like this go down so calmly, right? However bad the situation is between those two, it doesn't feel like either one wants to truly fight the other. Cillian's words remind me of something. At first, it's like a nagging forgotten thought, like something you know but can't quite recall. Okay, what is it? Then in a sudden rush, it all comes to me and I mumble to myself. What? Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense at all. That's not what she told me? If she's so kind and pure and whatever, then why was she lying about something like this? About what? It's a pretty obvious sign of lying if she can't even keep her bullshit straight. Right! Ah, she can't even get her story straight. Yes, okay, so what did you pick up though? Like the whole marrying thing? At that, I feel more confident about having chosen to believe them instead of Sorcha. Good on you. I must have some doubts that I was ignoring, but yes, I do feel better about my decision now. Okay. I get the feeling I should say something, but I have no idea how helpful it might be. Okay. Cillian, you were in the spring court long enough, right? So you would know this then. Does a dahlia means prosperity and luck? What? No, it does not. What has this got to do with anything? When Sorcha gave me the flower, the dahlia, she lied to me and told me it meant that. Okay. Why would she lie about something as seemingly insignificant as that? I don't say it outright, but I can see that he got the message. Sorcha was the one who cursed me. Yeah. Yep. The seed of doubt has been planted. Yes, excellent. Although, understandably, Cillian doesn't seem very keen on letting the doubt grow. If you won't believe my words, will you believe my memories? Ooh, you can do that? What? That'd be really easy. You can't. That's... The air feels heavy between them, but I only feel confusion. What? What's happening? I hate this feeling of not knowing something, right? No matter my own desire for knowledge, I don't want to interrupt something as important as this. I can state my curiosity later when we're all safe. It's worth it if it lets you see the whole truth for yourself. But what does that mean, though? What does it mean that by showing your memories, there's some connotations of it being like, oh my god, you can't possibly do that. Looking beyond everything, it truly does seem like the two of them care deeply for each other. Oh yeah. I hope that friendship can be salvaged after this. I hope Sorcha hasn't irreparably destroyed their bond. Cillian sighs and nods as he sits up. Okay. Lachlan places his hands at Cillian's temple and quietly chants something in a language that I can't recognize. Even from here, I can see the little sparks at the tip of his fingers. Completely fascinated by the whole process, I can't tear my eyes away from them. I don't want to. Time for some learning. The spark flashed wildly before entering Cillian's skin. Slowly, Cillian's eyes completely glaze over and Lachlan steps back, seemingly finished with his part. Okay. Now we wait. Okay. How complicated is it to do something like that? I wonder out loud, not really expecting anyone to answer such a thing right now. But we have time to spare because, you know, he needs to watch a little mini movie right now about, you know, Lachlan's memories. Without taking his eyes off the scene before him, Shinji answers. It depends on the exact spell, since there are many different variations of it, and it can be something that's found in different types of magic, okay? I admit that for Fey magic, I'm not really sure. I start to say something, but my voice is cut off by a sudden heart-wrenching scream. Whoa! Startled, I look from Shinji to where Cillian and Lachlan are. I look just in time to see Cillian fall on his back, panting. Whoa, what happened? He looks at the sky quietly, then sits up. He tries to get up, but fails. But falls to his knees. No, I can't believe it. I don't want to. I know, I'm sorry! The one you loved is a total complete bitch! How can she be this way? Well, you know, how could I not see? Cillian, oh shit, I am so sorry that the love of your life turns out to be a total fuck girl. His whole body shakes, he desperately clings onto himself, wrapping his arms around his own body as much as he can. Why? Oh no. He rocks back and forth. The memories, they can't be faked. Right. Cillian's eyes glaze over, he stops moving. Lachlan sighs. It appears that he retreated into his own mind. Oh, well then. Seeing Cillian have a mental breakdown, seeing him just shut down like this, it pains my heart, right? Because he's so innocent in all of it. I don't think that he deserves this sort of fate, right? Or to be tricked as Sorcha had for years, using him without any regard for Cillian's feelings, right? Seeing him like that makes me realize that he was truly in love with Sorcha, so the revelation had been all the more painful for him. I hear Shinji's quiet voice, only loud enough for me to hear. Cillian may be hurting now. Showing him the truth might seem cruel now. I know, but now he can finally move on from his one-sided love that wasn't good for him. Right? It was toxic. He can move on and heal. I know in my head that that's the truth of it, and it does make me feel a little better about seeing him like this. About knowing that we're the ones who put him in such a state. Yeah, but it's still painful to see someone as nice as Cillian suffer like that. I know. Hana, will you give us the pendant you took from Cillian now? Sure. For a moment, I forget that I had it. I quickly nod, pull it out of my sleeve, and hand it to Lachlan. There we go. Yeah, here you go. Locke hands it to Miki, and she puts it on. Okay. I'll take Cillian somewhere where he can rest. And what? She looks down at his she looks down at his motionless form in the sand. I'll watch over him. Okay. I don't think he'll do anything to himself or anyone, but yeah, just in case. She then grabs onto him and they disappear in a blink, leaving only me, Shinji, and Lachlan standing on the beach. Well then, the three of us exchange glances. What now? With Cillian and Miki gone, it suddenly hits me how real this all feels. It rhymes. We should go. If we take too long, she might realize that Cillian is missing. Right. After that display with Cillian, I don't even want to say her name. Even thinking it leaves me feeling like I want to punch something. Right, because she played you. She honestly played you, but it's okay. You got out of it before she played you too bad. When we arrive at the castle, we find it suspiciously empty. I fight back a shiver as we walk down the terrace. There is no sounds, even nature has become eerily quiet. But still very sunny and really nice weather. And yet I get a weird feeling that we're being watched. Does anyone else feel that? Right? Father and son nod. Okay. I imagine Mother Dearest is expecting us. I snort. Yeah, well, we wouldn't want to be bad guests, right? Let's go greet the host. Let's go greet the hostess then. Let's see what she has to say for herself. Everything about the situation feels tense, but the jokes help calm the nerves somewhat. Never in my life did I imagine doing something like this. And yet here I am. Here I am, about to take down a queen. Dressed up in magical armor, part of a rather snarky team that's about to go fight an evil queen. Lachlan takes the lead, walking ahead of us since he's the only one who knows where to go. Are we gonna go to the throne room, perhaps? Shinji and I walk side by side. He briefly brushes his hand against mine. Even without words, I know what he's trying to say. It'll be okay. Ah, the throne room is just over there. Yes, I knew it! Of course she'll be in the throne room. Get ready, who knows what she might have in store for us. Right. Lachlan starts to move, then stops and looks back at us again. Before we go in, a warning. Okay. There is a saying, beware of the Fae and their twisted tongues. So just keep that in mind at all times when we face her, right? Because she might try to, sweet talk her way out of this. With that said, he continues to lead us forward. Okay, Sorcha, where are you? The first thing I notice upon walking into the throne room is the guards. So many of them, all neatly standing by the walls. Ooh, my! I see your entourage is here. My eyes follow along the long line of guards to Sorcha, who isn't hard to spot. It's Queen Sriracha! Hello there. She sits on the throne with a guard at each side. I welcome you, dear guest, yes. The sweetness in her voice is sickening. She looks as kind as she always has, but I can no longer shake the feeling of utter and complete wrongness. Yeah, I've been played. Her eyes are much like Shinji's, yet so completely wrong. They go from me to Shinji and stop on Lachlan. Her smile doesn't falter in the slightest, turning sad instead. I am saddened to see you come to me with Lachlan. Well, shut the fuck up. Has he charmed you so that you believe me the villain? Well, we all know you are the villain. She waves her guards away. Without a word, they move to stand by the walls. Lachlan laughs, but it sounds so hollow and mocking. Drop the act already. You're not fooling anyone anymore. Ha, fine. It was a rather tiresome role to play. There we go! We see her true colors now. So you got me. Good for you. I must congratulate you, my darling husband. Well, that's a mistake right there, Shinji. Shinji's not supposed to say that. She's supposed to say the opposite. It's supposed to be Sorcha, yeah. You won the round. I stare at her face in numb disbelief. Even though I knew about it, actually seeing the switch in Sorcha's demeanor feels unreal, right? See? Oscar-nominated Actress of the Year award goes to Sorcha, Lady of Flowers. Congratulations. Who do you have to thank? Not content with just watching the scene unfold, I step forward. Why? Why are you doing all this? Because she wants the throne for herself, obviously. Her eyes focus on me and I have to stop myself from visibly recoiling from the disgust on her face. Ah, you. Yes, me. You want to know why? Yes. The reason is rather simple. She just wants the throne and she wants to rule over Avalon, of course. Mommy had me so she could live a cozy, rich life. She wanted to be queen. Okay. Daddy didn't want to be king, so she got rid of him and made it look like someone else had done it. Okay. Mommy dearest taught me all that I know. Oh, wow. So, like mother, like daughter. Jesus. She went through husband after husband, each and every one of them dying in some mysterious way. Wow. I helped, of course. Ever the little helper that I was. Oh, but it was ever so dreadful living under her boot. Oh. I became bored of it, of her. Oh, and you killed your mother. Holy shit. She laughs, but the gentle musical laughter I heard before is no more. The sound sends a chill through my very bones. Yeah. All it took is switching out the wine glasses for her and her toy at the time, and bye-bye, Mommy. Wow. Whoa, shit. Savage. Shinji clicks his tongue. So what? Is this story supposed to make us feel for your sad, miserable life? Right? Feel bad? No, I do not care in the slightest. Then why? For fun. Yeah, duh. She's like, she said she got bored of it. She's like, I'm tired of living under her boots and in her shadow. I want the power and the throne for myself. I think I deserve it. Or perhaps to scare you, who can guess? You seem to be doing it for your own amusement more than anything else. Exactly. Perhaps making us feel bad about your past would just be like some sort of delightful joke to you. She claps slowly. Yeah, slow clap. Bravo, son. You have me all figured out. Wow. You take so much after me. Ugh. Shinji looks so disgusted that he can't even talk. Perhaps if I had gotten to raise you, things would have turned out differently. We would have taken Avalon together by now. She looks to Lachlan, yes. But you just had to go and ruin my perfectly laid out plans. I would have given you a quick death after a short life of happiness. How very kind of you, yeah. Yes, I am quite kind. But you ruined my plans, so you no longer deserved any kindness from me. Oh, shit. I glanced to all the motionless guard. I wonder what they think of their queen, right? You keep saying Lachlan ruined your plans, but you're the one who's revealing them in front of everyone, right? She snorts. What, them? They are little more than mindless drones by now. Oh. If I told them to jump off a cliff, they would go do as instructed without a single thought. That's disgusting. Cillian would have been the same, but the fool was so in love with me I didn't see any need to bother. Wow. Sorcha stands up from her seat. She walks slowly, gracefully. It seems as if she's simply gliding along the floor. If not for the sound of her heels clicking against the stone floor, I would think as much. Alright, she stands before us, and for the first time, I truly see what a beautiful family they might have made. Outwardly, they look intimidatingly beautiful together, so completely picture perfect, right? Except beyond appearances, they're not. Right, well, particularly her, Sorcha. I stand between Sorcha and Shinji. You should realize that your plans have failed completely, right? If you stop this now, you can save yourself the fight. Well, aren't you, precious? She's not even taking me seriously. No, because she played you so easily, girl. I take a step closer to her. You told us your sob story, but what do you think you'll gain here, truly, right? Sorcha stares down at me silently. The old me might have been scared of her, but I won't back down. Right, you don't scare me. You and your flower crown and shit. Is it obvious, you silly little girl? Is it not obvious, you silly little girl? I want to take my rightful place in the world. Yes, see, she wants the throne. God, simple enough. If I cannot take the throne as High Queen myself, I will do the next best thing. My darling son will rule for me. He will be High King, but I will be the true power behind the throne. Right. Exactly like Cersei. See? Shinji steps forward to stand at my side. He quietly places a hand on my shoulder. In what backward dimension do you think I would just let you do that? You forget that not everyone bends to your will. Without warning, Sorcha moves forward. Uh-oh. I see it happen as in slow motion. She reaches out to grab Shinji's face, but just before she can, I react. Hey now, hey! Off, no touching. I slap her hand away, hard. No. Stop that. Do not interrupt me, you filthy little witch. Hey, I'm the witch. You should look at yourself. Fight me. I don't back down. Standing taller instead, I look her right in the eye. Yeah, you wanna fight? You wanna go, bitch? I'm ready. This is not something I was ever proud of. I never had any reason to be proud. So it never even occurred to me to be proud of what I am, but I'm glad I'm a witch. I'm a sorceress. Bitch. Get your facts straight. If my powers help me protect the people I love, then I will stand proud. I will become an unstoppable force. I will not let anyone hurt those precious to me. But don't you worry your pretty little head. I'm sure it's hard to remember such things when you're clearly not all there. If it's what I have to do, I will become the greatest sorceress that I ever lived. That ever lived. What? How dare you? Yeah, that's right. I just called you dumb. She glares down at me. Then she starts to laugh. I should have guessed from the start that you would be trouble. As Ioworth's favored, of course you would. Chaos naturally follows your kind. Is this true? Maybe. Such a shame. I had hoped to avoid having to hurt a creation of the god of chaos. But I can at least make him proud of how I deal with you. Sorcha walks towards the throne, stopping to stand right in front of it. Guards, kill my husband and capture my son. Oh, and the sorceress, leave her to me. Okay, girl, let's do it! Let's fight! Bring it! The soldiers move fast. They surround Lachlan and Shinji with their glaives at the ready. I'm left to stand alone, facing Sorcha on my own. Okay, 1v1 me! At least someone has the decency to 1v1 me. Bring it! Bring it! Bring it on! Okay, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go straight through.